on a single world for the first time in history. It was a sight beyond belief. The remaining fighters, Krillin, Piccolo, and Android 18, stood frozen in disbelief at this spectacle. Belmod, the god of destruction from Universe 11, stepped forward as their spokesman. He spoke with a clear, chilling voice. "It is truly unfortunate that your hero has abandoned you. We will end this story without any joy. That is the least we can offer in memory of Beerus, and for our honor as destroyers." Together, they raised their hands, destructive energies converging in the sky above. Chi-Chi, who had already lost Goku, Goten, and Gohan, looked up at the blazing heavens with tear-soaked eyes and whispered in a broken voice, "I've lost everything. Death now is nothing but peace." But before the destructive energy could be unleashed, a thunderous cry shattered the silence. "I will not allow it!" It was Trunks, standing defiantly before them. No longer the child they once knew, but a man bearing the weight of a heavy legacy, the strongest warrior left on Earth. His eyes burned with determination reminiscent of his father. In that moment, his energy ignited in blazing blue, Super Saiyan Blue. Raising his hand high, he shouted in defiance, "If you want to destroy this planet, then start with me first." The destroyers exchanged mocking glances. One of them chuckled lightly and said, "Huh, how adorable, a child dreaming of standing against kings." Belmod added with a sneer of contempt, "Then let us grant him that honor, to be erased first." Their powers flared brilliantly, preparing to end everything.
Meanwhile, in the world of the Void, Goku was screaming in agony, unaware of what was happening outside. Suddenly, he lifted his head. His eyes were weary, his voice hoarse as he muttered, "What is this?" Before his eyes stood Goten, smiling just as he had in that old illusion. He was standing near the mysterious woman. The woman smiled faintly and whispered, "Now I've found the key to change." Then, with a gentle lift of her hand, Goten vanished before Goku's eyes, like ashes scattered by the wind. Goku screamed in hysterical despair, turning toward her with eyes blazing in fury. "What have you done?" She answered with a deathly calm, "You will not see him again. Even the fragment of his soul inside you will no longer remain." Goku fell to his knees, his voice erupting through the empty world. "Goten!" The cry echoed across the void, shaking it violently, the very dimensions trembling under the weight of his rage. His aura suddenly ignited as he roared, ripping apart the silence, and with it a blinding light burst through the entire realm. When it faded, Goku stood in his new form, his energy calm on the surface, yet roaring within like a hidden force that even the void itself feared. He had surpassed his limits, once again. The mysterious woman gave a faint smile, her voice carrying both relief and caution. "The plan worked. This is what I needed you to unleash." Goku turned toward her, his breathing heavy, his body glowing with a different light, and said, "You knew I would do it, didn't you?" She replied quietly, "If you want to see him again, then focus now. Don't let your emotions consume you." Goku slowly closed his eyes, struggling to gather what remained of his concentration. Suddenly, he felt something strange, a distant pulse, a familiar warmth. Voices of his friends